replacing the blade on a SA35 or an SA50 machine. First thing is the machine needs to be off and you open it, so it needs to be in the pause stage. The guard, preferably have the guard up and the door open. That means there's two safety features that mean the machine can't go. It's impossible for it to start in this position. The first thing you need to do is on the front, press the release button. By pressing that, it releases the blade, and then you can turn the blade round to a locked position. You see here that lines up, and then you can press the locking button. Locked in place. So with one hand you lock it, and with the other hand you use the spanner provided. It's important to remember that this is a reverse function, so it doesn't, instead of turning left to undo, you have to turn to the right. So you turn it to the right. Once you've got it loose, it's also important to note that this should be a bevel here. So the bevel has to be on the outside. So if that's not outside, there's something wrong. It's handy to sometimes just write out. We've written out on the outside, so you'll need to release that and wind it out a bit. At the moment it's caught up with the...
There you go. There you got to go.
The other way. Go the other way. Right, so now we can take the blade off. See, this side doesn't have a bevel, so it's flat. So it's important that's on the inside and that's the outside. As I said, you can mark it on it if you want to. We've marked it just to make it easier. Now, so if you want to replace it now, it's important to get the pin in place, and then most of the time you have to have somebody holding this to keep it locked, released. Sorry. Then you put this part on.
Please note there's an error thing, which is correct, which is saying that
there'll be an error code on the screen, which is fine. That's just telling
the
you
disc is not in the right position.
So we tighten it up by hand, and it's important to get. So then you have to get this back in lining. So you can lock it in place. So with one hand you hold the button in, with the other hand you tighten it. So now it's fully locked. You can release the pin, but keep your finger on the button. You need a spanner to do that. It's good to go round with the spanner. Just turn the blade and just check that it's in proper alignment. That it's not going to touch the metal. It's fine that it touches the brushes to cleaning brushes, but it should be in the correct alignment. Yeah, you see there as it goes round, it's not hitting. It's important it's not hitting the metal at all. Once that's been checked, then you can put the machine, shut the machine. It's the only thing is you want to get that marker here.
I think right at the top.
At the top, it should be at the top, and all going well, that will be in the correct position. You can press reset. Then you need to shut both the lid and the door. You shut the side door first. Should be a tight fit. Tray in. C'est la vie.